Well, when we have an emergency situation just like this one with all these fires, we're bound to hear stories about scams and price gouging. Well, the state has just issued a new consumer alert.
Yeah, joining us now is California Attorney General Rob Bonta with information on how people can protect themselves. And thanks so much for joining us. And let's begin with this alert and how the state's price gouging law applies here.
Yeah, thank you. I was just watching your program and just really heartened by the neighbors helping neighbors, people lifting each other up in this time of need. That's what we need more of. That's who we are as Californians, and that's what we should be doing, not taking advantage of people, victimizing them, exploiting them during this difficult time when they're experiencing tragedy. And that's why we issued the alert around price gouging. We have price gouging, anti-price gouging laws in the state of California, Penal Code 396 specifically, which prevents prices for essential goods from going up by 10% after a declaration of emergency from before the declaration of emergency. So that's in effect now in Ventura County, in LA County, because of the Palisades fire, for things like gas and food and medical supplies and housing, transportation, hotels, batteries. They cannot go up by more than 10%. Folks who are suffering, who are displaced, whose lives have been put at risk, health put at risk, who are losing property or at risk of losing property, they deserve support. They don't need to be victimized by price gouging. So that is in effect now. And we also, unfortunately, during these times, we see some scams where those people who are desperate and in need are scammed or they're targeted for scams by links sent to their cell phones via text saying, click here, you can get services. All we need is your credit card information or your personal identifying information, or even those who have good hearts and want to help, those neighbors helping neighbors. And they're told, hey, click here, you can give to the victims if you make a donation here, but it's a scam. We even see impersonations, people saying, hey, I'm your son, your daughter, your nephew, your niece, and I'm in the fire zone, and wire me some money because I need it now. So a lot of different scams, price gouging possibilities as well. Important to protect yourself, and the knowledge is power, and that's why we issued the alert.
And Rob, that's the type of thing that we need to look out for, right? Because a lot of these scams are going to be kind of camouflaged as maybe ways to help people, or maybe sounding like somebody you know. So how do you know what's legit and not? What should you do?
I mean, first level of defense is your own antenna, your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, it probably is not. When you're being asked to donate to a nonprofit to help victims, you should always go to my website, oag.ca.gov. We have a registry of nonprofits in good standing in the state of California. If you're not on that list in good standing, you shouldn't give to that organization. You generally should not be responding to links on your that are sent to your mobile phone via text asking for you to give credit card information or personal identifying information. If you want to help, you can always go directly to the organization after you've confirmed what that organization is. And government agencies who help in times of natural disaster, you can go directly to those agencies as well, like Cal OES or FEMA. So be wary and use your instincts and confirm that the entity that you think you're talking to is actually the one you're communicating with.
And you also talked about price gouging restrictions, like on gas. Is there a place where people can find a full list, or do you have a list where, sometimes people don't even know where those restrictions might be? Yeah,
we issued the alert to inform folks in Ventura County and LA County that the anti-price gouging law is now in effect, and it's and we've listed in our alert the areas that are protected, the types of goods and services that are protected, as I mentioned, like food and gas, hotels, accommodation, transportation. But you can always go to our website to learn more, or if you need to be refreshed, you can also report to us at oag.ca.gov/report if you're concerned that you could be the victim of price gouging, or you see some price gouging out there. If prices look really out of whack, if they look like they've increased from what you're used to, report it to us. We'll take it from there. We'll evaluate it. We'll hold folks accountable and enforce if necessary. But we can work together, and reporting to us is very helpful.
And that's great information. California Attorney General Rob Bonta, thanks for being with us today and helping educate our viewers as well. I know during times like this, people can be easily targeted by scammers. Thank you so much.